Lost Words Beyond the Page is an interesting and well-written story told between two worlds, one real and one imagined, by the main character Izzy. As we follow the trail of her thoughts and musings, will we uncover some familiar truths about love and loss? Here's 3 quick reasons why you should play Lost Words Beyond the Page, and maybe one reason why you shouldn't. Hey guys, it's Cody with Indie Game Pulse. If you want to find the newest and best indie games and hear genuine reviews from an indie game fanatic like yourself, click subscribe and the notification bell to make sure you don't miss another video. Lost Words Beyond the Page, as I've already mentioned, offers an intriguing and relatable dual story. As Izzy struggles in the real world to cope with a family emergency, she begins to dive deeper into her thoughts and to dissect her motives, intentions, and emotions. The story is told from the perspective of a young girl, although the exact age isn't given, but the tone of the writing is somewhat like a young adult novel, with most of the narrative being told from the first person as if the author is speaking her thoughts aloud. The style might not be for everyone, but given the tone of the story, I think it fits well. And I think the story is relatable in that we have all hurt and watched our families endure pain and suffering, and this story truly brought up some familiar feelings to me regarding my own grandparents. The other side of the story is told through Izzy's fictional tale that she's writing about a young girl on a mission of your choosing in the world of Astoria. Your character's village has been torn apart by a dragon, but it's up to you whether to seek revenge, knowledge, or to try and restore the magical fireflies that safeguarded the village. While the real-world story is linear and unfolds without any decisions, this imagined world is filled with decisions about what goals to pursue, what to say in conversations, and how to help those around you. However, these decisions are few and far between, but we'll get to that in a moment. As you adventure through the magical world of Izzy's imagination, the second reason I recommend playing Lost Words is the unique puzzle platforming using, you guessed it, Lost Words. At certain points in your exploration, you will come across insurmountable obstacles, and you must use words from a journal left behind by Elder Ava. Some words can be stored here to be used in the future, like rise, which causes certain platforms to raise up, or repair, which causes broken bridges or other items to become whole and useful again. Back in the real world, where Izzy records her life events in beautiful watercolor, you must jump and climb your way between the words to unlock the next portion of the story. Here, as you step on certain words, they will begin to paint a better picture of Izzy's emotions, going beyond the written words to show thoughts, paintings, and even reminding you of familiar sayings from your grandma, which are delivered in a nice picture frame of sorts. There are also opportunities to move words around here in the journal to help you reach new areas and uncover some hidden meanings. Some of my favorites of these events were building the fish tank in which to grow the bioluminescent algae, and developing the photographs to reveal memories. And lastly, I think you should play Lost Words for the beautiful blend of artistic styles. In most games, you typically only get one style or another. Like in Izzy's imaginary world of Astoria, there's a strong fantasy vibe with different biomes to explore, magical powers to discover and employ, and magical creatures like fireflies and dragons. Yes, I know fireflies are real animals, but they're still magical to me. And on top of all that, you also get the lovely watercolor art that I mentioned earlier as you unravel the narrative of Izzy's real life in her journal. In a sense, this almost feels like getting 2 games in one since the artistic styles are so distinct. Now for the one reason I think you might not enjoy Lost Words Beyond the Page, it is slow, and it started to lose my interest, especially in the journal sections in my opinion, where the platforming gets very repetitive and stale, and you're just waiting for Izzy to jot down all of her thoughts quickly enough so that you can continue on with the story. These sections for me just tended to overstay their welcome, typically taking between 6 to 8 minutes, but sometimes even up to 10. There were 1 or 2 conversational pieces in the Astoria world too that just seemed too drawn out, but that felt a little more forgivable since there were a lot of nice things to discover and explore here. Overall, as necessary as it is at times to revisit old feelings of pain and grief, sometimes we all just want to escape into a fantasy land like video games or a journal, and I would have enjoyed more time exploring Astoria and less time jumping around the journal. So there you have it, folks. Thank you very much to my 550 subscribers for your support, and I look forward to getting to know more of you soon. For more top indie game countdowns and reviews, check out the videos on your screen now, and I'll see you on the other side.